and welcome back to another battle video. So this is my Seismitoad Pyroar Mewtwo deck going against what looks to be a pretty fun deck, which is kind of why I'm sharing this video. Every now and then, if I find a good rogue deck that is kind of holding its own, I like to feature it. As you can see, I don't have a supporter for my first turn, but I get the turn 1 trainer lock. Now, I did go first, so I won't be able to get that trainer lock up until turn 2, but I do get the DCE and the Muscle Band attached with 3 basic Pokemon. Now, he attaches to the Tropius and plays an Escape Rope, and which doesn't really matter because I have the switch in hand to just go right back to the Seismitoad. He hits me with Tropius for only 10, but it does increase his hand size, and it looks like he's got a pretty dead hand too, since I don't think he played a supporter, and he just played the energy and the Escape Rope. But good thing that he used that energy switch now. He wouldn't have it for very long, or not have access to it for very long with the trainer lock of Seismitoad. I'm able to get the Pyroar out, lucky draw into it, and a fire energy attached, but I still don't have a supporter. So I just put 50 on him, and it doesn't matter because he ends me. So we see an Eevee become a Jolteon, and this is where you can tell the battle is going to be a little interesting. Because Eevee's second attacks, if it attacks an EX, says that that particular EX can't attack, I think. I think that's how it is. So, which still shouldn't be very hard because I just rely on Pyroars to attack. So I do get the knockout here on this Tropius. And we see him Bianca-ing and attaching 1 energy. So we're going to see a Pin Missile attack. Yeah, so if the defending Pokemon is an EX, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. I believe that's it. So I decide, for whatever reason, I guess just because I can't take the knockout on the Jolteon, to go ahead and take an easy knockout on this Eevee before it becomes a second Jolteon. And that way I have another turn to power up the Pyroar and still be able to take a prize. Just go ahead and get, since I already knocked out a non-EX, we don't want to throw the prize count off to where I have to take 7 prizes. By taking that second one, you know, I've got 2 Lysander in the deck, and another catcher, I think. I think it's just 1 more catcher. I'm trying to remember if there's 2 more catcher left in the deck. But, you know, I'll easily be one-shotting with Pyroar, so I'm, you know, feeling pretty confident right now. This Jolteon, though, you know, Tropius hit me a little bit with the weakness, and then we've got this Jolteon who's about to do a little bit more. And so there we go, Pin Missile. He's doing a good job of hitting heads on Pin Missiles. And he takes the knockout on the Seismitoad, bringing the prize count 2-2. So like I said, still feeling pretty confident. And we're just going to go for the catcher and hope. Oh, no, we decided not to go for the catcher. I guess we're preparing for the catcher next turn and we just take the Jolteon. Don't really know why I felt that was necessary. Maybe I'm worried that in case I lose my Pyroars, that, you know, I don't want him, like a Mewtwo, just to be stuck up against a Jolteon. So we see an Escape Rope when I don't have a switch in hand. So I'm just going to put this Pyroar up so that he can't hit me. You know, Pyroar says, you know, can't be attacked by basic Pokemon. So, yeah, he has no non-basic Pokemon until we see that Snivy. So now we've got a really interesting deck. And yeah, I think the Dragonite and the Genesect are the only, well, I guess the Thundurus too is a pretty good meta card. But other than that, nothing. But that end to 3 really hurt. So I don't hit the DCE or the switch, and that Pyroar is just gonna have to sit up there. There's really nothing I could do, and so I just have to pass. He's attaching to the Venusaur, and we see a Juniper. He does have to Juniper away DCE. I don't think that's gonna really hurt him, so no big deal there. And at this point, I'm just hoping I can get out of this terrible end. And not sure what he's... Oh, and he has to pass because he does not have the grass energy attached. So I don't know if I would have... why he attached to the DCE other than maybe like a retreat cost. I think that DCE might have been better spent on really anything else. I mean, he can't attack me with his Pokemon anyways, so he's going to have to get that Superior up. But yeah, we do retreat back into the bench Pyroar, and we're able to knock out that Venusaur with the 2 DCE. And we see a Thundurus. And now I'm kind of wondering, well, I mean, yeah, it's an interesting deck, which I think is why I'm showing this, and to show the power of end. So he ends me again, and unfortunately I had to discard the energy to take the knockout on that Venusaur, so not a good thing. And now he's just using his Thundurus to boost everything up. Now I hit a Blacksmith, so I am really doing some fantastic top decks. And with 2 energy attached to the active, I can afford to discard 1 to 2-shot the Thundurus, which is going to force him to retreat his Thundurus for something else. We see an Evo Soda make that Snivy... I can't think of the middle evolution, to a Superior. And I believe Superior heals in between turns, but I can't remember if it's only grass Pokemon or not. And we see a Plasma Energy on the Genesect, which means it's going to act as a catcher. Now, Seismitoad is weak to grass, and so I'm kind of regretting benching that now. Because I have nothing in my hand right now. I've already used up 2 switches, I think, and I top a Juniper. So, fantastic luck here. Now, I still don't have a way to get the Seismitoad out, and I think I just attached to the active just in case I had to manually retreat. Now I'm going to head and capturing up this Dragonite to stall for a little bit so that I can hopefully, like I said, I'm not sure how many, if I have any switch left, but to buy me a little time in case I have to actually do this for 3 turns. So, Megaphones, my muscle bands off, that, and I mean, if my Seismitoad's stuck up there, I might as well get the trainer lock back. Give myself a little time. And so, yeah, we see Superior's effect healing that bench Thundurus. And now, I see no reason why not to just attach the fire to the Seismitoad. And do I want to use the catcher? I don't know why I didn't use the catcher first. Oh, I think I'm just going to take the a guarantee here with the Lysander. I don't know what else I'm looking for. Maybe just seeing what other resources I have left. I noticed that I don't have any switch left. Yeah, looks like I go for the DCE. I'm not quite sure really why, but okay. I guess since I really didn't have the switch to go back to a Pyroar, pretty sure I couldn't take a knockout on this turn anyways. And I just get the item lock. And so that Superior's, still healing that bench Thundurus. I mean, all I really need is, I attach the DCE for the retreat cost mostly. And then we're going to Juniper, get another Pyroar out. And, I mean, there's no real reason why I need to retreat now, but for whatever reason I do decide to retreat now. I mean, I'm still up, by 3 prizes, so I could have just saved the energy, but I do have a Blacksmith in hand, and I guess I figured I'd go ahead and just start putting the pressure on him, force him to retreat the Dragonite this turn. Otherwise, Yeah. So he attaches the grass to the Dragonite and Royal heals. So I still have to have the Muscle Band in order to take the knockout, which I don't have. We're gonna Blacksmith. And I think I'm just going, no, I was about to say, do I Ultra Ball, get rid of a little more? Do another 90 to him. Now he heals again, but you know, obviously one more attack is going to knock him out. So I've got 7 cards left in my deck. Pretty sure that's more than enough to get through this. And he attaches one more energy to retreat back to the Superior, and I don't even remember what Superior does. Leaf Tornado, and it's too small to read it upside down. And trying to tell myself in the game to, I don't record these as I'm doing them. And, ooh, so that's interesting. Lysandre's up the Seismitoad, hits me for weakness. I guess he just wanted to go out with a bang and take one more knockout. So, whatever Superior does, it's not enough to knock out that Pyroar. If he could have knocked out that Pyroar, though, that would have made this a very interesting game. So, like I said, this is more just to show off a more creative deck that, still able to take several prizes. And, like I said, those crucial ends can really mess you up even with, a fairly consistent and strong deck. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more.